All right, man. Apparently, Tank Davis said on Twitter that literally was telling people that they wanted Rolly was gonna knock out him, was gonna knock him out. So, um, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live or drop a video. Okay, so. Um, Here we go. Says, because the love was gone when I knocked out Rolly. Crazy thing, I was other my mom how I was over my mom's house. The other night she told me how Leonard was telling people how Rolly was gonna knock me out, and my uncles that started me in boxing overheard him. Go look at the fight and watch my mom. So said Tank, has two fights lined up the year, and the boss Floyd hasn't mentioned anything about it. So as far as we know, they ain't involved. That's as far as we know. So I don't know, and I don't really care. But obviously, I kind of heard that they kind of wanted Rolly to beat Tank. So that makes sense because if his contract is up with Mayweather Promotions, then he didn't want to re-up. Then they wanted to transfer power to Rolly, and I know who Rolly fight next. So if y'all hang around for more videos today, I think I released that video today. So, I mean, it is what it is. It's a business. It's a scurvy business. You can tell when he did the press conference the same day as the Rolly press conference, the second time. So, I mean, y'all be acting. The dude Floyd is just too self-centered to be a promoter, bro. I told y'all one of these Italian brothers or son was beating up, getting the best of Tank and sparring, and Floyd made him. He said, "Take my sparring gear off," and Floyd put the gear on. And told him after you got done sparring the kid, that's how you do it. That ain't how you get nobody. That ain't how you get nobody better, bro. But like Nas said, it's hard for another great to tell somebody how to be great. A lot of times it's just, this is natural. It's a natural ability. And Floyd's struggling with that. Tank got all the talent in the world, but you don't railroad the boy like that. If you really want to see the best if you really want the best for Tank, you would have been, kind of doing that. He ain't been doing that. It's always me, nobody want to hear that shit all the time. And apparently they was beefing. And remember, Tank said he wanted to spar Floyd and all that stuff. And rumors Floyd was getting mad because he was smashing. They was messing with his hoes and stuff. He was dating Floyd ex. I'm telling you, Holly Weirdos is just a weird place, man. They share the same woman. Some dude might bring a woman into the industry, and then everybody just pass her around. Don't nobody see no problem with that. That's crazy. That's crazy. Out of all the women in the world, bro, that's walking around that you can have, they pass the same girl. Let's let you know, secrets about that stuff. But nonetheless, it is what it is. That just confirmed to me in my mind that he was on the last fight of his deal. And they wanted him to lose because he didn't want to re-up. As simple as that. Had he re-up, they wouldn't have did that. They must think Tank got a glass jaw for Rolly to knock him out. You got to wonder if that fight would have went the distance, would they would have robbed him. You got to wonder that. I ain't sure. But I heard stuff like that going around, but I just laugh because Rolly ain't have a chance in hell. The boy, he hit him with something he didn't like. Tank was able to switch it up, and Tank was able to switch it up. Simple as that. He was able to do something different. Tank more than a puncher. So they knew Rolly ain't really had no chance. To me, that was comical. That was comical. But it is what it is. Surprise, you got to screenshot shit that he say. Real talk. He deleted. But if they ain't working together no more, People talk about Oscar De La Hoya had one job to do to keep Canelo happy. Floyd couldn't even keep Tank happy. But shit, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, Broner bought them. He said Broner was the one that brought the Tank over there. You know, Floyd threw all that money at Tank, and you know, according to Paulie, Tank went to go, you know, sell all the stuff that was in the penthouse apartment that Floyd got him, and went back home and bought a Benz. Floyd didn't want him to go back home. Right then and there, trying to control the fighter. At the end of the day, that was great advice. Because he went home and kept getting in a lot of trouble, speeding tickets, fighting the bartender, the car crash. You know, and he went back home and sold all the stuff and went back home. Shit, ignorance. Ain't no way else to put it. Ignorance. And Floyd probably genuinely tried to help him, but ain't no helping nobody who don't have common sense, who don't want to be helped. Ain't no helping nobody like that, bro. So that's probably where the beef started at. And then, you know, he didn't do what he wanted to do. You know, then he tried to put him in there with Lomachenko. You know, he should have been listening to Floyd. That was great advice. Floyd bought his mama a car, bought him a car, did everything. Did everything for him. You know, then he turned around and, you know, go back home and still get in trouble. Floyd should have cut his ass off right then and there. And still didn't want to fly straight. That's the crazy thing about it. Still didn't want to fly straight. Can't blame everything on Floyd. For real, you can't blame everything on Floyd, bro. You know, if that's true, you know, Tank gotta listen, bro. And then if you're not gonna listen, then you can't go back home and keep getting in trouble. That's for damn sure. You know, you gotta go back home and fly straight. But all that type of stuff, he put money in your pocket, did this, try to do for you, and then, you know, you don't want to do right, you keep getting in trouble. Shit, you lucky he ain't shelf your ass. Like they did Mickey Bay ass. Stopped his whole career. And that's probably because, you know, well, they both had Al behind him. His brother was saying Al was making promises that he didn't make good on for them. Well, you got 450 fighters or anywhere around that. It's hard to keep everybody happy. For real. Hard to keep everybody happy. But usually Al Heyman take care of them Ohio boys. For sure. Usually take care of them Ohio dudes. But we already know how Floyd run it. That's why, you know, a lot of people, it's hard for you to, you know, do business with your own people. It's real hard. It's real hard to do business with your own people, bro. Because black people run their shit like mom and pop. It's not a business. They run it on the field, on a personal feelings level. That's how they run it. They run it on a personal feelings level. You beef with Mickey Bay got into it with his cousin DeJuan Blake, and they shelved his whole career. So I mean, anytime you're dealing with black businesses, it's always just some nigga shit. Hate to say that. It was wrong on both sides, and of course, Tank Davis gonna be wrong. He young. He young. And Floyd don't know how to lead nobody. Simple as that. He don't know how just to be a promoter and let them do and be off hands and just do business stuff. He don't really do nothing. He's just a figurehead. That's all he is. He's a figurehead. You know, he don't do no day-to-day shit at all. He's a figurehead. You know, he be in the gym and want to be take over their camps and stuff like that. Don't let him. You don't see De La Hoya doing that unless he asks. You don't see it. He be yelling in the corner between the fights, not letting the trainers coach. and all that. He want to train and be the promoter. He really want to train, but is he too egotistic to train? It's all about him, not about them fighter. I remember Jay Leon Love would see him fight, on undercard, and after the fight, he talking about nobody could have got Jay Leon Love through the fight like me. I'm like, man, he making the fucking man win about him. About him. I remember then he fought Jalen, I think the same night. Shea Smith fought his K9 to win his world title. And Floyd, trying to distract K9 by messing with K9's wife. K9 would have been wrong to put a bullet in Floyd's ass. He would have been dead ass wrong. But that's what he deserved. Be real, that's what he deserved. The dude is hella childish. And you can see it through how he promoted Gervonta Davis. He got too much other shit going around. And he just don't even want to focus on being a promoter. And maybe he put all this time and effort into being a promoter. Maybe he might be a damn good one. But it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, your Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.